Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are at in the world. And welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to the returning subscribers. I am grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me this YouTube journey. So when you come into this live stream, give me a Fonzie, either by double tapping the screen or just simply hitting a thumbs up. Give me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you know when I post videos or when I go live. All of that helps out this channel, and I'm very grateful for all of your love and support. So this particular video is a midweek check-in for the element of air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right, so angels, what do you want to bring to the air element attention for our midweek check-in? So you need to be patient with something. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So you definitely have an angel who is with you, helping to water some sort of a seed of intention. You could say that the seed is popped. It is definitely growing, but it's not quite yet to be picked. The fruit isn't ripe on it yet. So you really need to be patient in nurturing this seed. Something about your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your aspirations are not quite here yet, right? They're blooming rapidly, but they're not quite yet ready to be picked. So you need to pay attention to that. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So you got a heart space card, getting to know each other. So talk about opening up your mind and getting to know somebody. So take your time, right? It still needs to nurture. It still needs time to grow, air signs, right? So while you're waiting in this period, while you're waiting for something to bond, take your time, open your mind, and take the time to open yourself up to get to know one another, to be vulnerable with one another. So don't rush, air signs. Don't rush. Have the courage to stand up for what you believe in. So definitely having a heart-to-heart conversation. We have Leo in the background, so definitely something about the heart space. So open your mind, because this is a different kind of a soulmate, but you both need to be patient and be nurturing to one another, and see both sides of a situation here. Water the seed that's already planted with positive emotion by staying positive, being patient. So some of you could be dreaming about your other person, but I feel like they're going to come back different, right? They're going to come back different this time. They're going to have the courage to sit down and have this heart-to-heart conversation with you. So pay attention to your thoughts, because the angels could be coming in and say that your prayer was answered, or this could literally be not only a heart-to-heart conversation, but a mind-to-mind conversation. There could be a bit of telepathy going on here between you two. That's why you need to open your mind and be patient. All right, air signs, give me a Fonzie. So there's something different about it this time with this relationship. This could be a new relationship. This could be an old relationship. Mercury, the sun, moon, and Mercury are all three in Cancer. Cancer rules the home space, family. Family doesn't always have to be blood. Okay, air signs. So what wisdom to offer the element of air? So the fates, something about the fates exchanging gifts and a new life. All right, TikTok, something about timing. See somebody's hands reaching out. To me, this looks like a bunch of debris, like breaking through some sort of a wall here, and chopped wood. I want to read that Fates card. I want to see why it's in reverse. Number 17 before we get started here. Why are the Fates in reverse? It is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges is how we rise up and greet destiny. Now is one of those times, right? The way in which we respond to life's challenges is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there. Life will only get better. Act as if you believe, for the one only thing you can't control right now is your attitude. So keep your attitude in check. Yep. Have the courage to stand up for yourself, but your attitude in check. Open your mind to have this heart-to-heart conversation, because this is a different kind of a person. This is a different kind of a relationship. Okay? When you align with the fates, be mindful of what you can still cannot change. Serenity will come to you. So be mindful of what you can and cannot change. So what's coming to mind is a serenity prayer. Change the things I can, accept the things that I cannot, and the wisdom to know the difference. Right? So be patient, because this may be a situation that you cannot change. This may be out of your hands. See the clock? And the clock is not touching his hand. So this could be something that's out of your hands. Look, the little hand's on a 10. And look, I don't know what that's 8 maybe. 8. So 10, 40, I don't know. 948 can be significant. I don't know. I'm just saying. Just looking at the cards, reading intuitively here, air signs. Timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. So something is out of your hands. Something that's destined is out of your hands. When humans create time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in a glorious timelessness? We have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, right? Be patient, because something is coming, blooming very rapidly, and it's divine, like it's more than what you realize, right? This is out of your hands. This is something that's fated or destined. Knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. Something about timing, right? Something about timing. Remember, the fates have their hand in this. This is something you cannot change. This is out of your hands. Whatever this situation is out of your hands. It's all in divine timing, right? So open your mind. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to your attitude. All right? Because you could definitely have a claircognizance, like telepathic communication coming here. Being grounded in everyday experience and humility. Are you an armchair astronaut? Yes. Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting far too much time to dreaming and talking about your dreams. Dreaming and talking about your dreams. You have to get out of the chair to make things happen. You actually have to do something. Start with a small task. Remember, big dreams become reality only after you have begun to take incremental steps. Mythologist Joseph Campbell once said, take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 steps towards you. So for some of you, that may have been what you did, right? Something about your dreams. So for some of you, maybe you're about, somebody here could be getting humbled. For others of you, this talks about maybe somebody having premonition dreams, because this card talks about your dreams as well. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize, but they still need to be nurturing and patient. So something is out of your hands now. There's nothing you can do about it. So, in other words, okay, let's just move on. All right, so what do they need? What does the element of air need to release here? I'm telling you, they need to be right. Give the gift of others. Give the gift of letting others be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. So somebody is taking a very rigid stance here. This is the attitude that the fates are talking about. So somebody has a bad attitude. Because why? Because they like to create conflicts. They like to, always talk people down with their words. Always, taking some sort of a rigid stance when it comes to relationship. Right? Standing up for their beliefs, right? Having a heart-to-heart conversations when it comes to a conversation of who's right, who's wrong. Surrender to play. So this card was on the bottom of the deck for the element of earth. What are the crows warning the element of air about? What are the crows warning the element of air about? Somebody's gifts. So this talks about your gifts, watering and nurturing that seed. So give the gift of letting someone else be right. So you need to surrender that. Give them the gift of just, you know what? You're right. Right? And ask yourself, is it really worth the risk? If it is, take it. If it isn't, then don't do it. That card also come out for the element of earth. So somebody may want to bring you a gift. Somebody may have a bad attitude because they got to bring you a gift, because they caused some sort of a conflict in the relationship. Somebody may not want to. Somebody may, oh, well, you know what, I was right for what I did. Like, there's just no other way to put it. They're showing me the Knight of Wands in reverse come charging in with this need of, it's either my way or the highway kind of situation. One thing that just makes my heart sing is when I discover a foreign object on my balcony. One time it was a bright green cap, another was a very long stick. Crows express gratitude and appreciation. Gifts ask that you take a moment to make someone's day by dropping off a gift. Somebody made a relationship very difficult and challenging. Somebody has a very bad attitude because they feel they were right with messing with somebody's fate. Fate, karma, acceptance, that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what things are. Somebody could be receiving karma. Somebody very well could be receiving karma with this card in reverse. Look, underneath this, exchanging gifts. All right, so patience. Show me this patience. Archangels Jophiel. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly and realize still they need nurturing patience. Yeah, to me, you look perfect. So somebody thought they were perfect. Somebody thought that they were right in what they did. And now they could be receiving karma for that attitude because they may have to return some sort of a gift. TikTok. Love what you do and do what you love. Chop wood. Hello. Surrender your need to be right. Magic. So somebody did some sort of magic. Gifts. Wish you were here. Keep exploring. Live fully. Create happiness. Speak kindly. Hug daily. Smile often. Hope more. Laugh freely. Seek truth. Inspire change. Love deeply. Learning new things. So somebody was messing with some magic. They were learning magic, I feel, so that they could be initiated into something. So two people or a bunch of people are seeing the past in different ways when it comes to a particular relationship. Somebody is being very nostalgic here. Very nostalgic. Because they did some sort of magic to possibly cause an argument or a conflict between a relationship. And they felt like they felt they were right. It could have been a karmic individual. They felt that they were right to interfere with fate and destiny. They thought they could play God over somebody's life. All right, let's pull some tarot cards. To me, look perfect. Yeah, so it's like this person thought they were perfect. They thought they were God, right? To possibly manipulate somebody's thoughts with magic so that they would take create conflicts in relationships with you. All right, so to me, you look perfect. Patience. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. So somebody's seen something in your dreams. Look, Page of Gabrielle. Follow your passion. You're ready for any challenge, opportunity for excitement, adventure. So somebody could have come into somebody's dreams to challenge them. Just so they could mess with somebody's destiny as if they were God. This is the perfect opportunity to do this while they're sleeping. They won't even realize what I'm doing. And they have some sort of a risk, and now they're probably more than likely getting karma for it. Love what you do and do what you love. TikTok. So something is definitely out of somebody's hands. Somebody's destiny is out of somebody's hands. See how he's got the magic lights in his hands? TikTok, right? The hands. Love what you do and do what you love. TikTok. Yeah, I'm telling you, King of Gabrielle. This person was very cocky, very arrogant, very self-centered. They could have astral traveled, astral projected into dreams because they didn't want you to see. They were wearing a mask. They didn't want you to see the truth, right? Look, see how this person's wearing a mask? This person could have astral traveled. This person has a very bad attitude. This is somebody who knows it all. Somebody who, like I said, is very cocky, very arrogant, acts like they're genuinely concerned, but they don't. What they were was they were coming into your dreams, getting into your head, and getting details for some sort of an opportunity that you were nurturing or creating, just so that they could take it from you. Hello, chop wood in reverse. Yeah, they thought they were God. They thought they'd play God over your life. Chop wood and hello. An Emperor. So they could have tried to take your identity. The Emperor is Aries energy. So we got 442. So April 24th could be significant. June 4th could be significant. August 2nd could be significant. February 8th could be significant. So this person tried to mask themselves as your twin flame to mess with destiny. This is a karmic individual. They could have come into your dreams and said hello, right? This could be somebody, it could be a father figure, it could be somebody who has a bad attitude, because Aries rules the first house of attitude. Self-appearance, first impressions, new beginning, and your attitude. Somebody has a very bad attitude. They come in very aggressively. Very, very aggressively. Very cocky, arrogant, very aggressively. Power magic. Give me surrender your need to always be right. Yep. They thought they were God. They thought they were right in what they were doing. They thought they could play God over your life. This is somebody, again, who has a very bad attitude. They thought that they could take your destiny, mess with the fates, make with destiny. Take destiny out of your hands. What's destined for you? Power of magic. Yeah, look, decision. This is somebody who, I feel like you left this person behind. With the devil card in reverse, we got a Capricorn and we got an Aries here. Strong Aries. So with the devil card in reverse, this talks about somebody who detoxed. Somebody was messing with somebody, making them not feel confident enough, like messing with their confidence. Played a lot of mind games with magic. Just to create conflicts within your particular relationships. So that you wouldn't see them as this karmic flame. A karmic twin flame. A karmic flame. This is a karmic individual. Love what you do and do what you love. When it comes to love. It's all about the timing. Remember, what's meant for you, right? What's meant for you is for you. So they try to create some chaos. Knowing what is yours will never be withheld from you. So what is yours will never be withheld from you. And this person thought that they could take it, your gifts, right? They thought they could keep you chained and bound to them. This is somebody who could have did some sort of bonding magic to keep you bound to them as their, like, your karmic twin flame. Oh, I love you. Your best friend, right? But remember, this is somebody who thought they were perfect. They thought that they were perfect. They thought they were God, right? This is somebody who thought they could walk on water. There's only one person who can walk on water. I don't care who it is. I don't care who this person thinks they are. So something about your dreams. Wish you were here and gifts. Seven of Michael, yep. This is somebody who is, this is somebody who, you know, was keeping a very close eye on the details by coming into your dreams. This is somebody who was being very sneaky, very shady. Somebody who was playing a lot of mind games with you by going around. They were trying to throw you off your path. They were trying to get you to walk down the wrong path here, is what I see here. See, there's two paths opening. They wanted you to make a wrong decision and walk down the wrong path. See the path of darkness and the path of light? That's what they were wishing for. And they wasn't working alone. That's the sad thing. They wasn't working alone. They were working with the devil. Today's the 15th. So I feel like, air signs, you need to release yourself from a situation here and just allow what's meant to happen to happen. Clarify the Seven of Michael with gifts. Wish you were here, please and thank you. The will, yep. Destiny. Something is done for you. So Spirit is taking you in a different direction. Because you're standing here. You've not yet started down this dark path. You're still standing here. So the fates are stepping in here. Something that is destined to happen here is taking you in a different direction, where you're going to start moving again. Something about travel. This person could have astral traveled into your dreams and tried to trick you, play mind games. But I feel like your wish has been granted for some of you. If you've been wishing for this to change, for something to end, for your new beginning, I feel like they're telling you change is in the air. Now surrender it and hand it over to the divine, because you know, this is all out of your hands now, which makes perfect sense. You got Archangel Michael coming up in the house, protecting you. That's why he's stopping right there. So Archangel Michael is stopping you right where you're at right now. And he's saying, listen, air signs, you're going down the wrong path. Here, let me redirect you here. Let me take you in a different direction. This situation is out of your hands. A divine done stepped in, because this person is an idiot. They are truly an idiot. By casting some sort of magic, trying to get you to make the wrong decision, by sneaking around, being shady, maybe even traveling past your house, causing a lot of drama, thinking that they were God over your life, thinking that they were better than you, thinking that they deserve that seat that is destined for you. The Emperor is clarifying chop wood. Somebody could be getting hold for their bad attitude, for being sneaky and shady. Somebody could very, very much be getting humbled for doing some sort of magic here. One step towards the gods, they will take 10 steps towards you. Right? Emperor. I feel like somebody didn't realize your divine authority. The Queen of Ariel, Six of Cups. Yeah. They thought they were perfect. Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups could have something to do with kids. Look, Queen of Gabrielle. Three of Michael. So there's a lot of heartache and despair over this. And if you add the 7 and the 3 together, a lot of betrayal, a lot of suffering, a lot of pain, a lot of despair, a lot of heartache, right? Negative words, hurtful words being spoke to one another. A couple of people collaborating. We have the King of Wands, collaboration, the Queen of Ariel, and the Queen of Gabrielle. So these three little witches coming through again, doing magic. Because they think they're better than you. They wanted to take charge of the situation by being sneaky and shady and trying to get you to be binded to them. This person did a binding spell to bind you to them. But you are free. The fates stepped in. This is somebody that could have been a friend, family lover, business friend. All because you're attractive. Somebody thought, oh, well, so thinks they're perfect, so let's just knock them down a peg or two. But somebody really thought they were better than you. Right? And it's two women here who took a rigid stance in somebody. That worked together and made some sort of a decision to block something, to block love. But listen, what's meant for you, air signs, nobody can block. So this person did a bonding spell. And this person paid for it. They thought it was a brilliant idea to manipulate a situation. Look, we have a matching pair here. They thought it was a brilliant idea to manipulate a situation. Let's get a final card for the element of air. Look how he's sitting in that chair. So it talks about, you know, getting up and doing something. Get out of that chair. Armstrong chair. Get out of the chair. Somebody's new beginning is here. Because the divine seen the details and moved this person in a different direction. So somebody could have tried to humiliate somebody or humble somebody and it didn't work. I feel like their spell backfired. Yeah. See, the inner voice. Somebody could whisper in somebody's ear. Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. What did I say about the twin flame? Choose to forgive in order to heal, lighten all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Sacred vision. So, yeah, look, find peace. Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right, right? Let go of the need to always be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize you have the power. Hope. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Signs from heaven. So you're definitely having premonition dreams. Yeah, you're being asked to have faith. Faith and hope. Hope is Archangel Gabriel's twin flame, and faith is Archangel Michael's twin flame. Experience grace. Share gifts of grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Archangel Zadkiel, thank you for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. And I think Neptune is retrograde in Aries right now. All right. So, low the need to be right. Detox this emotion. Give somebody else a chance to have their power to communicate, express how they feel. You have the capability. You have the power. So ask yourself, is it really worth the risk to take in some sort of a stance to a situation? Or is it a better risk to listen to what they have to say? All right. All right, air signs, that's what I have for you. Thank you for watching and have a great day.